You can copy the routines, you can read the books, you can mimic the habits. But unless you stop doing what's holding you back, success will always stay just out of reach. Because here's the truth. Success isn't just about what you do. It's just as much about what you never allow into your life. There are certain things truly successful people never do. And avoiding these 10 mistakes could be the reason you finally level up, or the reason you keep going in circles. Let's get into it. 1. They never blame others. Successful people don't point fingers. They take full responsibility for their wins, their losses, their decisions, and even their mistakes. Blaming others is the fastest way to give away your power. Because when you say, "It's not my fault," you're also saying, "I can't fix it." But successful people know. If it's in their life, they're responsible for changing it. Your boss doesn't control your future. Your parents don't decide your attitude. Your circumstances don't dictate your character. They own it, they learn from it, and they move forward stronger. Takeaway: own your story, every part of it. The moment you stop blaming, you start building. 2. They never stay comfortable. Success and comfort do not coexist. If you're chasing ease, you're running from growth. Successful people have a strange relationship with discomfort. They actually seek it. Why? Because they know every level of growth lives outside the comfort zone. They don't sit around waiting for motivation. They take cold showers. They give speeches when they're terrified. They invest when it feels risky. They say yes to hard things because that's where the rewards are. Comfort zones create average lives. Growth zones build legacies. Takeaway: choose the hard path. Do what scares you. That's where the real life begins. 3. They never waste time on drama, gossip, jealousy, pointless arguments, social media fights. Successful people do not engage. Time is their most valuable asset, and drama is the enemy of focus. They don't care what people think. They don't chase validation. They don't talk about others. They talk about ideas, goals, progress. You won't find them scrolling hate comments or venting in DMs. They're too busy building their dream. Takeaway: don't major in minor things. Protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. 4. They never wait for the perfect time. There's no perfect time. There never was. There never will be. Successful people don't wait. They start before they're ready, before they feel confident, before the stars align. They understand that action brings clarity. Waiting only builds doubt. They know the perfect time is a myth, a lie comfort tells you to stay stuck. Want to start that business? Launch that YouTube channel? Write that book? Do it now, messy, imperfect, but in motion. Takeaway: start before you're ready. Success doesn't wait, and neither should you. 5. They never obsess over failure. Failure is feedback. Failure is growth. Failure is the tuition fee for greatness. But failure is never final unless you stop trying. Successful people fail all the time. But they don't dwell on it. They learn, they pivot, they move. They don't take it personally. They don't see it as proof they're not good enough. They see it as progress. The only thing worse than failing is never trying. Takeaway: fall fast, learn faster. Let failure refine you, not define you. 6. They never say yes to everything. Saying yes to everything means saying no to what actually matters. Successful people protect their energy. They don't overcommit. They don't people please. They don't say yes out of guilt. Their time is scheduled. Their goals are clear. Their priorities are set. Every yes they give is intentional, aligned with their mission. Because every time you say yes to something meaningless, you say no to something meaningful. Takeaway: learn to say no with confidence. Protect your yes like gold. 7. They never compare themselves to others. Comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your focus, and your power. Successful people stay in their lane. They admire others, sure, but they're not looking sideways. They're too focused on becoming the best version of themselves. They don't scroll through Instagram feeling less than. They don't copy, compete, or crave external validation. They compete with yesterday's self, and that's the only race they run. Takeaway: comparison kills progress. Focus on your path. That's where the magic happens. 8. They never let emotions control their decisions. Feelings are real, but they're not always facts. Successful people know how to feel emotions without being led by them. They don't quit because they're tired. They don't lash out because they're angry. They don't give up because they're sad. They feel it. They process it. And they respond with clarity, not chaos. Emotional control isn't about being cold, it's about being wise. Takeaway: don't let a temporary emotion create a permanent regret. Lead with principle, not pressure. 9. They never stop learning. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you stop growing. Successful people are obsessed with learning. Books, podcasts, mentors, mistakes. Feedback. They don't let ego block their education. They don't pretend to have all the answers. They're always curious, always improving, always evolving. Growth is not a phase, it's a lifestyle. Because as the world changes, you either grow or get left behind. Takeaway: stay a student of life. The most dangerous mindset is, I already know. What are these 10? They never give up on themselves. This is the golden rule, the final truth. No matter what happens, no matter how many failures, how many losses, how long it takes, successful people never give up on themselves. They may get knocked down. They may have bad days. They may feel like quitting. But deep down, they believe, I am not done. I still have more. I will rise again. Because they know success takes time. And greatness can't be rushed. They've built grit. They've built resilience. They've built unshakable faith in who they're becoming. Takeaway: bet on yourself every single day. Your belief is your superpower. So here's the truth. If you want to rise, it's not just about what you do, it's about what you refuse to do. Refuse to blame. Refuse to stay small. Refuse to give up. Refuse to live like everyone else, and you'll begin to live like few ever do. Success isn't built on perfection. It's built on discipline, self-awareness, and courage to say, this ends with me. Avoid these 10 traps, and you'll unlock a future 99% of people only dream of. Now it's your turn. Cut the noise, break the patterns. Step into the life that's waiting for you. Because success isn't luck. It's not magic. It's a choice. What will you choose? If this message hit you, don't just watch and scroll. Take action. Hit that subscribe button for more powerful content like this. Drop a comment. Which of these 10 are you working on? And share this with someone who needs a wake-up call. Because winning isn't just for the chosen few, it's for those who are ready. Are you? Let's go.